Alright, back at it. It is October 4th. Had 3 sits so far this year. Come up with the result of 0 deer seen. So once again we go into a brand new spot. Got another spot picked out on the map that I know. Somebody told me that I needed to go in there about 2 or 3 years ago, and I never did. I've been wanting to go back into it, never have. We're gonna go give it a look real quick, and if that doesn't fail, if that fails, then I know of a lone swamp chestnut oak about 200 yards off this highway, different from the ones I hunted yesterday, that was dropping year before last. And with majority of white oaks being an every other year producer, on paper, in theory, that tree should be dropping again this year. So we got 2 spots in mind. Neither one of them are further than a couple hundred yards off the highway. I think it was high 91 degrees today.
It's a scorcher.
But it only feels like 97, so you know it's not that bad.
Me and TJ just got back in here on this piece of public. It's right off the highway we had first originally intended to stop up there, and there's a swamp chestnut right off the highway. And normally they drop every 2 years, or every other year, my bad. And anyway, it wasn't dropping. So we found this deer trail, this old logging road. Came down it and found a patch of red oaks that were dropping, and we got set up on this logging road, have a lane out right here and a lane right here. And just hardwoods are all around us, and we'll see what we can do. Rampage. My damn, I was shooting a little bit low, and I had 3 little, crappy arrows with crappy broadheads to shoot, and of course I missed with all them. And of course I jacked the last shot. I have 1 arrow left up here, an hour and a half of daylight left, and I smoked the last coon with a damn rage hypodermic.
Show us what your quiver looks like.
This is what my quiver looks like. I hope I don't miss a shooter bug, or else I'm gonna chase him down with a knife. And the coon went off and died somewhere yonder. He acted drunk right there in that V for a minute. I don't know where he was, but I seen his blood trail going back that way, but I see him right there walking now. I see his friend.
Wait for it to stop spinning. Right there. Got her.
It's a difficult thing, but
Oh my god.
dude, I'm fucking sick. Do I need to put another one in? God.
Freaking pins and needles, man.
Oh my god, dude. She stopped and that twig was right there in the vitals. And I held back just a little bit and I was gonna get her in the back of the lungs and the, oh god.
Oh, she's done.
She's done. Oh my god, that little booger right there.
Dude, that fawn almost cost us.
He almost cost us the whole show.
There was 3 or 4 deer over there.
He could see my heart beating right.
I know. There was 3 or 4 deer where this big one was.
Yeah, I did.
Give me
I
some
put
of
my
that.
30 on her. I put my 30-yard pin on her. Dude, I'm sitting here dying. Like my knee, I had to sit down.
Dude, my knees are just...
That's why I sat down. My knees were quivering so bad. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Got it done. First
That's
blood.
public land bow hunt right there.
Ain't no doubt.
Is that your first public land deer?
Yeah, first boat land deer.
Congrats.
First show.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't even climb down right now. My legs.
You got a
hurt.
bone?
Oh, we're down. Let's go take a look at her. Just now losing that silver coat. Tell us a little bit about it. Quickly.
Out of class earlier and we're thinking where we gonna go. Just had an old tip. Had an old tip where we were gonna go and we went over and looked at it. Yeah. Too thick. TJ knew about this old swamp chestnut. It's back there this way about 200. And came in there and it wasn't dropping. So saw this old logging road. We were making our way down it, saw a bunch of deer signs. And dang, these red oaks here, they're raining over. And we're sitting in the tree. And I mean, I shot a coon. And I got down and ran and grabbed my ear, and it wasn't 5 minutes before I got back up in the tree. Here comes the old couple little ones. Man, I was sitting in the tree a little bit more. About 3 more came out. This doe came out. Well, and we thought it wasn't gonna happen. The old small little fawn thought it busted us. It took off running that way, ran back off this way, and this doe was like, no, I know what's over there. I'm gonna get me some of them red acres. Them red oak acres. And, well, she came and we're sitting up in that tree right there. And I stopped her, put it to her. Meat for the freezer.
Time to get her out of here.
Do what?
I said time to get her out of here.
That's right. That's Let's do it.
Some of that, cuz.
There it is. October 4th, fourth sit of the year. We didn't get the spirits down.
It happened.
Boy here got it done.
Blood was drawn.
I honestly didn't think it was gonna happen.
I didn't either. It's a miracle it did happen too.
After the Coon rodeo, climbing down to get the arrows, climbing back up, spotted fawn, barely a spotted fawn.
Spotted doe showdown.
Yeah.
That's what that was. You could tell.
All around us for almost a half hour with the big does feeding at 80 yards. The fawn seeing us, boogering, all the does except for one running off, and then one of them decided to come back.
One of them acorns.
Them old red oak acorns was just a little too
Enticing.
too enticing, and
She ate the wrong one and took the wrong step.
yeah, I've never been one to really complain about a spine shot either.
I didn't either. Didn't have to track her too far. Just have somebody use an extra arrow.
Yeah, just an extra arrow,
Yeah.
but on the board, pretty solid. I'd say it's a pretty solid start to the year.
Yeah.
We just pulled up to the house.
Finna clean her up.
Finna get her skunt. Let's do it.